The Fantastic Journey will not be presented this evening, but will return next week at its regular time.
NBC Sports presents the Bruins of UCLA against the Bengals of Idaho State from Provo, Utah. This 1977 NCAA Western Regional Semifinal game is brought.
Coke-ass life, it's got the taste and the feeling. Coke-ass life, you and me, looking for some extra life. Coke tastes nice now, looking to live, feeling the beat, or playing it cool, beating the heat. Coke-ass life, everybody wants to live life. Coca-Cola.
1949.
What about it?
I used to use a one-bladed razor to shave with in 49.
Hey, I just bought this.
Maybe, but track 2 is how America shaves now, my friend. The first blade stretches the whisker out, so the second blade can shave it again, closer.
Hey, listen, could I...
Get your own turkey.
To 25 million Track 2 users, no one-blade razor comes close.
What are you doing?
Hey, hotshot, I hear you won't get dressed without your right guard.
You know I'm not getting dressed without my right guard.
Here's your right guard, double protection antiperspirant.
Hey, see me some, will you?
We know it's so effective at protecting you from wetness and odor.
It also helps protect your clothes from wetness, stains, and odor.
Guys, you know I won't get dressed without my right guard. Thank you.
Right guard, double protection, spray or roll-on. Don't get dressed without it.
In underneath. He's got the ball right now. Spillane. Johnson shooting from outside. He can hit from there and does.
He can hit from anywhere, Jim.
I thought they haven't been able to get the ball inside, and there is Greg Griffin. First points for Idaho State. Greenwood from outside, in and out, and there is Griffin to haul it in. And Griffin down court. In the corner, Gould takes the shot. Got Gould. It's 4-2 Idaho State.
Half inch. And also Greg Griffin, who is 6'7".
Well, he didn't get it in the 5 seconds. Bounce to Marcus Johnson, who gets the shot away again. Tipped over to Thompson. Here comes Idaho State. They've got the lead by 2. Thompson gets the shot batted away by Marcus Johnson. Picked down by Hamilton. Gould is there. Charging, no basket.
Thompson goes up. Marcus swats it away. Roy Hamilton on the fast break. Gould coming back. Hamilton charged.
Griffin has the shot knocked away by Marcus Johnson. He keeps it for himself and starts a fast break. To Greenwood from the side. Over Cook. No good. Whistle underneath. The foul, I believe, is on Marcus Johnson. There. Refuses the pick and gets it over to Cook, who drops it in. Jeff Cook. It's 6-2. Idaho State. Hamilton from outside.
I think without a question, Jim, UCLA has 4 of the greatest shooting guards in college basketball.
Versus Hayes, the 7-footer. He's not been used yet. Thompson all the way in and out, and now Hayes does it. Steve Hayes.
They've got Marcus Johnson guarding Hayes. Here's Thompson to miss. Hayes up, a rangy 7-footer.
Hamilton penetrating and not missing. And look at Marcus Johnson. Ball is knocked away from him. Way up to get the rebound. Gould is loose and takes the shot. It is no good. Greenwood starts the fast break. Spillane with the basketball to Hamilton to Spillane. And the shot is taken from outside. It is no good by Marcus Johnson. Gig Sims comes down. The turnarounder. No good. Marcus Johnson again. Whistle blows underneath, and the foul is on Thompson. Now 1 for 1, has 3 of the 5 UCLA points. He's got 4 of the 6. It's 8-6. And now Ernie Wheeler. There's Hayes. We keep looking for this to happen. Marcus Johnson, but it is to Cook, and he puts it up and no good. Cook's got another shot, battered underneath, knocked away. Wheeler takes the shot, no good. Greenwood. Hamilton penetrating, no good. Whistle blows, foul is on Steve Hayes, his first.
They ever take a shot. I think they want to be cautious right now.
Johnson showed his quickness of hands there, and Thompson shows a lack of hands on that particular play. Simply lost the ball out of bounds, and now time has been called. 13:50 to go. We've got a 1-point ball game. Idaho State from Pocatello leads it 8-7 over the Bruins of UCLA. That's Griffin, Wheeler. Still have not been able to use Hayes inside. He's going to try it again, and this time he misses again, and that is Johnson. The ball is wrestled away and put in by Cook.
You see, it's amazing.
Dropping it in is Bowman.
Sweet move. Roman fakes left and wheeled back around underneath in a reverse layup.
There's Hayes, and he's got it.
And if they let him do that, he's going to kill him. He's averaged 21 points a game just doing that. A little 10-foot turnaround jumper. Gets it high in the air.
And Idaho State at this time showing good movement, but Greenwood knocks the ball away from Cook, who was caught napping. Spillane tries to crack it again, and this time he knocks it through for his first points of the night. And it's 13-12, UCLA. Bengals keeping that offense moving. That is Griffin driving out to Hayes from outside, and he's got 6 points.
Hayes had the shoot over the fallen Bowman there and did a good job of keeping his balance. Isn't it amazing how he always draws a crowd?
Spillane, a high arching shot. Hayes goes up, and down with it comes Greenwood for the 2 points. Off Hayes' hand.
Hayes and Griffin got their signal crossed there, and both fighting for the ball.
By Flip, get the white home uniforms all by himself as Thompson for the shot. And Ed says, I'll take that, thank you. First 2 points at 16-15, Idaho State. 55
Kiki Vanderway into the game for UCLA.
Ball is knocked away by Griffin and thrown right back to Greenwood, and that's going to be a foul on Cook. This is the man they cannot afford to get in foul trouble, and that's his third. Cause trouble. He's got 3 personal fouls, and that'll bring Brand Robinson, who is 6'5", 5 inches shorter, and a sophomore as compared to Cook's added year of experience into the game. Greenwood, who has 2 points, goes to the line for the first time. This is 1-1. Look at Marcus Johnson get up and then go back, and it counts, and he's fouled.
Here's a shot, and it's off. Watch Marcus up, stretch over everybody, and back up very quickly, very wisely picking up the foul. You can actually draw a foul in that situation. Marcus is a mighty intelligent player.
Has 8 points, 2 for 3 from the foul line, but completes this 3-point play. That foul was on Greg Griffin. For UCLA. Bruins lead by 2. There's his own press again. They'll break it this time. Back down court. Thompson's going to go all the way in and miss. And now going up is number 22. Just came into the ball game, Brand Robinson, as a replacement for Jeff Cook.
Zone. That's only the 3rd game they played this year that they've used the zone.
Well, there's that man, Brad Holland, and he's in there to do just that. He's the one that unsettled Louisville and broke up there. Thompson. There's Hayes. Steve Hayes with 8 points at 22-20, Idaho State.
Hayes has a beautiful shot. He just puts it above his head as high as he can reach it and lets it go.
Spillane inside to Greenwood. Basket counts, foul. Spillane comes out. Townsend was a regular guard until a stomach injury in a California game. Marcus Johnson tries to go up. And whom are they pointing at? Is it 30 again?
Yes, it is Griffin.
That's it.
Marcus
That's
Johnson
3 on
rebounds.
him. From the line. 10 points and already 11 points for Marcus Johnson. 24-22, but Idaho State forced to go to the bench. 2 men in foul trouble. In the corner, Brand Robinson. Paul Wilson has come in, number 20 for Idaho State. Thompson tries to go in, blocked by Greenwood.
right now and see what these other players can do from the outside.
That's Brand Robinson showing him what they can do from outside. That's 4 points for the sophomore from Manhattan. Vanderway. And Marcus Johnson from outside.
You know, you're watching so much and you wonder if there's anything that he can't do.
Steve Hayes, all 7 feet of him. No good. Marcus Johnson rebounding. Vanderway, the big, tall freshman. And look at Johnson go up. And that may be on him. And if so, that'll be his second.
Marcus was like an eagle going in there for that, but he... 52% shooter from the line. Looks good on one of them.
Greenwood rebounding. That's one of the reasons why they won so many NCAA titles. Ball is knocked away by Greenwood. Up and put it up, and he does. This time he does not score. Marcus Johnson way up and drops it in.
Basket. Now watch this. Marcus will be at least a half a foot above Hayes' hand. Look at that. It's right open.
This is Hayes, and he's got that. Oh my. 10 points for Steve Hayes. Vanderway from outside. Going to go to the bench. Feed into Hayes, all 7 feet up. He goes and drops it in again. Putting on a show, I think. 12 points for Steve Hayes. Spillane driving the baseline, feeding it out, but right to number 12, Ernie Wheeler. Thompson by himself. No good. Battle for it. Greenwood starts the break. Hamilton. Feed off. Spillane charging. Thompson in the corner. Loose for the shot is Wilson. No good. Rebound. Robinson. 6 points for the sophomore from Manhattan, Montana. 31-30, Idaho State. Said nope, Marcus Johnson toss it in.
Amazing composure on the part of the Bengals. Griffin and Cook on the bench. They've hung in there, still playing the zone defense.
Marcus Johnson, short, goes up for it, feeds underneath. Hamilton no good. Hamilton tries again, no good. Jump ball.
Young freshman from Montana, Wilson. Paul Wilson stayed with Hamilton all the way.
The 3. Spillane underneath. Hamilton, look at Marcus Johnson. Johnson intercepts off the foot. Let him caught it. He kicked the ball and never put away. Not except the official. Greenwood from outside. 6 points for Davis. We have less than 2 minutes now and a half. Thompson goes in, and he is trapped along the way by, is it Marcus Johnson? Nope. Thompson, who has 2 points at the line. 1-1. Oh, you're right, Tom. They're showing remarkable composure. 1.5 left. Feed into Marcus Johnson, who drops it in. What else? He's got 7 field goals. Roy Hamilton, 12 seconds to go. We'll get something going now. Vanderway from outside. Oh, that's 2 of them from out there for him. 38-32, 3 seconds to go. Got to put it up. He does. It's no good even though it goes in. Does not count. Does not count. Oh, we've reached the half at UCLA. Amazing performance. Well, I guess routine for Marcus Johnson. Leads by 6, 38-32 over Idaho State. We'll come back with our halftime in just a moment.
Capri is on the prowl. Rally Cat, wildest Capri ever. Swift, sleek, twin-striped head and tail. Rally Cat moves with remarkable agility. Rat and pinion steering, overhead cam, stripes and spoiler. Rally Cat, wildest, sexiest Capri ever. Imported for Lincoln Mercury.
When you want to catch the whole show, Polaroid's SX70 Alpha 1 will give you pictures almost as fast as you can press the button.
That's the girl. Get with it.
Get it, Art.
Do it! Come on, sweetheart.
The sharp, clear SX70 colors come up in minutes. Get the whole show with Polaroid's SX70 Alpha 1.
I'm Walt Garrison, and I don't smoke, but I still enjoy tobacco, smokeless tobacco, like Skoll here. Just a pinch between my cheek and gum, and I get full tobacco pleasure. And since I don't light up, I can use it doing almost anything. So go smokeless with Skoll, Copenhagen, and Happy Days Men. The tobaccos you don't have to smoke to enjoy.
You know me. They still remember me as a senator in Washington. But there are lots of places where folks don't know me at all. Now that I have more time to travel and entertain, I recently got me an American Express card. With this, maybe they'll treat me like somebody important, even though I'm just a plain old country lawyer from North Carolina.
To apply for an American Express card, look for this display wherever the card is welcomed.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
You're watching Bud Beechwood, TV producer and writer.
I may risk my neck for fun, but when it comes to money, I want my feet on solid ground. That's what I told Merrill Lynch, so they showed me ways to be on the safe side and still get a good return. Like 8% utilities, A-rated. That's my kind of security.
At Merrill Lynch, you don't have to take big risks to share in America's growth.
The Ford Motor Company car body destruction test. This Lincoln Continental body was just welded together. Now, would you believe it? These guys are tearing it apart. It's their job, it really is. Every week they take Ford, Mercury, and Lincoln bodies, and they tear them apart to see that the well's held. They tear them all apart. Only way to know how tough they're put together. It's simple. Ford wants to be your car company.
38-32, UCLA at halftime, and we're going to have the Metropolitan Life Basketball Report. And now we pause for these messages from your local stations.
As the incredible wartime deal between the Nazis and the Americans goes forward, the level of danger goes higher.
You behave stupidly. They're after you, not us. I can't be sure of that. Now take your hand off that gun.
As Spaulding's affair with Leslie Hawkwood grows deeper, Stephen Collins, Lauren Hutton, and Jose Ferrer star in The Runneman Exchange. Tonight at 10, 9 Central and Mountain.
All-American in the classroom, too. Ball is knocked away by Cook. Kept into Scott Gould, who didn't see much action after starting the game. Griffin goes to the boards high, and Hayes in there to put it back up. 14 points for Steve Hayes. Came down to him as Greenwood missed everything. There's Griffin all by himself, but he has overshot this. And now from underneath, Cook tries to put it up, keeps it inbound.
Good block by Vanderway.
Bruins running, Spillane pulls up, takes the shot, in and out. Cook has got the rebound. Oh, Thompson can go all the way and does.
Oh, what a great move. Thompson.
Getting up to come in to try to break that zone. Idaho State's the only team to score in the second half until now when Greenwood knocks one through and has 8 points. So outlasted Utah tonight, so they're in the Western Finals. Lots of hands around there, no whistles. Thompson stops short, banks it in. 2 straight for Ed Thompson. Greenwood backing Cook away. He can't play him too tough because he's got those 3 personal fouls. Gould getting it into Hayes. He drops it through, and Hayes now has 16 points. Idaho State may have buried that zone, but they played zone defense the whole way. There's Brad Holland, whose job it is to try to break it. Hamilton goes in, gets his own rebound, goes up and puts it in. Took the inbound, looking, better get it away, and intercepted. He had a man open, delayed. Johnson, and the foul is on Thompson. He now has 20 points, make it 21. And again, it's a 6-point lead. Having difficulty getting it in. 2-on-1 down here. Griffin, if he draws the charge, he's out. It's on Greenwood. It came that close. Idaho State is tenacious. They're staying close.
They call interference on the basket on the part of Greenwood, and free throw is good.
Oh, it's 46-42. Close. Trying to get it into the big man, and there's the play by Greenwood, anticipating that bounce pass to Hayes.
Timed it perfectly.
Come into Hayes, knocked away again by the same man, Greenwood. Again anticipating. Hamilton with great quickness.
Great move into the basket, and he's tricky. The foul was called on goal, and you'll watch Hamilton goes in as he knives and lays it right up very softly over the rim.
Hamilton 1 for 2 from the line, goes back with a chance for a three-point play. 6-point lead now for UCLA. They had that at the half. If they get this, 7 points would be the biggest lead of the game. There's Hayes. They got it to him. Hayes has got the rebound, and he's got another chance. Cook, put up by Griffin, tipped in by Cook.
Good board work. They stayed in there. That was tough.
Hayes comes down and calls the play. And Killingsworth wants time. Hayes is there. Blocked. And the basket counts.
And Marcus is on his back, looking up at Lenny Ricks, and called the foul on Marcus for blocking.
There's Marcus
Here's
Johnson
the lob
serve.
pass to Hayes. And Marcus said he was there. Gene Bartow is up off the bench. He does.
Jim Simpson with Tom Hawkins. Hayes his first trip to the line, and he completes the three-point play, and now has 19, and UCLA now has a 1-point lead. Holland forces that shot. It is no good and tipped in by Johnson. Thompson outside. Hayes from as far away as we've seen him shoot the ball, and Hamilton with his quickness gets there, starts a fast break. Thompson makes a great interception. Bartow said he was walking with the ball. Thompson goes in and lays it in.
Puts in the full
Second drive and great shot by Thompson. 50-49. Thompson to Greenwood. Greenwood goes up off the front. Now has a chance to go ahead. Cook's going to try to put him ahead. He does. 8 points for Jeff Cook. 51-50 Idaho State. Out away, cannot. Greenwood, boy, has he been good lately. 8 points, 6 of those in the last minute and a half, and a total of 14 on the night.
Place Jimmy Spillane has gone to the scores table.
Thompson takes the shot. It is no good. Marcus Johnson rebound. Marcus Johnson going to the board. My heaven, and knocked in.
Kiki Vanderway there to get the rebound.
Now they get it into Hayes, and Greenwood mistimed his leap there. 21 points for Steve Hayes. That's better than his average. 54-53. 44, that is Spillane drawing the foul.
And that was on the pass-off.
And that's his fourth. UCLA deep in guards, but Spillane, one of them, in foul trouble. UCLA's deep. Oh, look, there is Griffin all by himself to put it in. Fine shot. Nobody really covered him up. Idaho State by a point. Greenwood drops it through. David has 10 points in the second half, 16 altogether. A defensive look all day from the Bengals. Grant Robinson, his sophomore, his first points in this half, but he's got 8 for the game.
He's had to come off the bench, Jim, and he's done a tremendous job. When Cook got his fouls in the first. Hey,
Roman moving it around so Greenwood can get the shot in and out, and it's Thompson with the rebound for Idaho State. The basketball, 7:45 to go. Into the corner, Griffin. 8 points, 59-56 Idaho State.
I don't have to tell you who this crowd is cheering for. 22,700 people here at...
And trailing by 3 points. And we'll come back to Provo after this message. Down by 3, 7:17 left in the game. They get it into Marcus Johnson, who's going to take the shot. It's off, rebounded by Hayes, knocked out of bounds, whistle blows, foul call.
And it's bonus time, 1-1.
Shooter. Not bad for being 7 feet high, dropping it through like that, is it? Rebound, Cook. Covered up, ball knocked away by Johnson, picked up by Vroman. 60-56, 6.5 minutes to go. Vanderway can hit from out there and does not this time. Battle for it. Vanderway knocked away, picked up Marcus Johnson, It's frantic, folks. Johnson takes the shot. No good. Thompson got the rebound, and on the floor, Hamilton draws his fourth personal foul. I bet you in Pocatello they're going wild.
In Pocatello, the Mini Dome has never seen anything like this.
Ball knocked away. Hamilton follows, takes another shot, and gets this one. Now, he took a chance there with 4 personal fouls, but he knows what's on the bench to back him up. Whistle blows underneath. Three from the floor. 22 points. Oh, this 1-for-1 can kill the Bruins. 5-point lead for the Bengals of Idaho State. 5 minutes, 18 seconds left. Win or lose. Hamilton shooting, scoring. Roy Hamilton.
All right, the basket is good. Here's Hamilton taking the jumper from the corner, swish. It is good. Now let's see what they call on Wheeler. Wheeler was knocked down there, and there was a collision.
In and out. Rebound, Cook. Johnson was all over him. 63-60. Idaho State. Boy, Bruins are really pressing. And now Wheeler hits the side of the backboard. Spillane drops it through.
Just as quickly as they get out of it, they shoot themselves back in.
4 points for Spillane. And now Hamilton may have had it. He's walking to the bench. Fouling out with a total of 11 points and 4:15 to go.
Gene Bartow has his hand on Raymond Townsend.
And he has been very cool. 4 fouls picked up quickly in the first half. Now has 12 points, 8 in this half. 65-62, 4:12 to go, Idaho State. Cards that he would like to have. Brad Holland came in and was not that hot. He's the man that destroyed Louisville. Up goes Griffin, no good. Hayes is there. We're going to have a jump ball.
And 1/2 inch.
Tipped over, knocked out of bounds, and went off the hands of Townsend. Belongs to Idaho State. On him is Townsend. Thompson to Hayes. He's going to go up and sky it from there. No good. Cook follows. No good. Battle for it. Cook puts it up. No good. Knocked away from Griffin.
David Greenwood with 4 fouls went up and swatted that one about 2 rows up into the seat.
Idaho State by 3 and have the basketball. Thompson gets it in to Hayes, who shoots it, and it goes in. 25 points for Hayes, 5-point lead for Idaho State. They've had trouble cracking that Idaho State zone, so from outside, Vanaway takes a shot. Rebound, Hayes. Idaho State's got the ball with less than 3 minutes to go, leading by 5. Get the ball up court. That's what they wanted to do. Time is on their side. 5-point lead. They could stretch it to 7. And they're spreading things out. Ball knocked away by Townsend. Picked up by Wheeler. Got 2 men on him. Feeds it high. Cook almost fouled by Marcus Johnson. Now they're double teaming. Ball is knocked out of bounds, and it could be a foul. Foul it is on number 22, Townsend. Now remember, they're in the 1-on-1 situation.
Half tension and half anticipation.
Oh, boy. Hey. 7 points. Foul across the way as Brad Holland tried to get the ball up in the air.
Do this against UCLA. Coach called him over to the side and said, hey, we don't really need to do that.
Rebound. Idaho State doing the job on the boards. Ball is knocked away. And let's see what happens.
I think Spillane picks up another foul.
If he did, he's out of there. 2:02 to go. That is an 8-point lead with 2:02 to go. UCLA. Townsend on him, double teaming, triple teaming, getting the ball up court. The ball is knocked away, picked up by Holland, who goes up and puts it in. But that took some time, 1:45 to go. Thompson gets it into Cook. They're not going to take it to the basket. They could there. Knocked out of bounds. Wheeler said, no, it went off a UCLA man. I didn't see it go off a UCLA man.
In any case, Townsend firing.
That's why it is dangerous. Townsend. Foul is on number 14, Brad Holland. And that sends them back down. Well, they drew within 4, but now they're going to send them back down court. Ed Thompson, a senior from Santa Barbara, California, does it again. 5 straight under incredible circumstances here late in the game. They need some scoring in a hurry, so Holland tries it. It is no good, and the foul is on Hayes. 3rd personal foul on Steve Hayes when they need it. He can bring them within 3, and does. Not over yet, 51 seconds to go. Trying to inbound it, they do. Griffin with the basketball. Lost the ball away, and it goes out of bounds, and went out of bounds off Greenwood. 45 seconds to go.
That was about a 40-foot roll there.
Wheeler. To Cook, 40 seconds to go. Foul again. Has been the difference here tonight. And some steady performances by Idaho State, now leading by 5 with 35 seconds to go. Greenwood from the corner drops it through. David Greenwood. 74-71. 3 points. They've got to inbound it. And do to Thompson. And he lost the ball. Belongs to UCLA. 27 seconds.
The nature of this game.
Greenwood from way outside. No good. Cook rebound. Tied up. They didn't get the ball away. 2 Idaho State men were right there. Agnico tosses it up. The jump goes to UCLA. Wilkes. Holland's got a hit from there. And does! Brad Holland, 74-73. 10 seconds to go. Timeout. All right, let's see if Cook can get it in. He does. And he is fouled immediately. That'll send him to the other end of the floor with 8 seconds to go. Costly foul because they've got to go down to the other end. He does! 76-73, 7 seconds. Holland down, feeding Greenwood from the corner. Drops it through with 1 second to go. Idaho State, if they get it in, it's all over. They got it in. That's it. UCLA's upset. 10 straight Western Regionals, and they lose by a point. One of the biggest upsets in recent years. One of the co-favorites.
Who would have thought it, Jim Simpson? But Big Sky representing Idaho State.
All right, Steve Hayes wins the Gillette Track 2 Most Valuable Player Scholarship Award. A $1,000 check goes to Idaho State in the name of Steve Hayes. And Steve will also receive the Track 2 MVP certificate as a personal symbol of his outstanding play. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jim Simpson with Tom Hawkins. All we can say is that Idaho State has upset UCLA by a single point. And as we go off the air, just look what's going on here in Provo, Utah. We've got nothing else to say. The picture tells the story. Remember Saturday, a triple-header beginning with grandstand at 12 noon. 3 games. Saturday afternoon on these NBC stations.
Pabst Blue Ribbon wouldn't dare challenge anyone to scale an ice-covered mountain. Unless he knows what he's doing. But we do challenge everyone to discover a better tasting beer. Taste and compare Blue Ribbon with any other premium beer. We know you'll never go back to the beer you were drinking. Pabst, since 1844, the quality has always come through.
New action for the cat set. And a new symbol of driving excitement. Mercury Cougar XR7 with a total new look for 77. Bold, strong, aggressive. More of a Cougar than ever before. Deeply padded. Luxurious. Front disc brakes. Steel belted radials. And a stance on the road that says, "This is my private domain." This year, XR7 unleashes new excitement. A pack of new Cougar running mates. A spacious 4-door Brougham. with luxury ride engineered by Lincoln Mercury specialists. More XR7 excitement in a sporty Cougar wagon with rich wood-tone paneling fresh from the lair and yards of cargo space. New luxury, new action for the cat set. See all the new Cougars for $77 at the sign of the cat.
My father was in a car accident while I was up at school. He'll be okay, but it'll be about a year before he can go back to work and support the family. So I'm going to work instead. We made such plans for college. But I guess there are some things that you just don't plan on.
Sometimes a man's disability can cripple his entire family. Talk to us at Money about your disability insurance needs. Mutual of New York. Money for the future.
Macmillan probes the death of a TV newsman. Art Carney and Bruce Solomon are fellow sleuths in Lanigan's Rabbi. It's a Sunday mystery movie double feature starting at 8, 7 Central.